Hey, what's up, guys? Today I'm gonna be doing an unusual topic, all right? And today I'm gonna be treating seasons in a man's life, okay? So, in case you just joining my channel, all right? I'm a forex trader. I'm a stockbroker, all right? I've been trading for 3 years and more right now, okay? But I've come to discover that trading is a result of everything you become outside the charts, all right? So I decided to treat this kind of sensitive topic as to like create more awareness around the right trading psychology, okay? So trading brings about awareness. Trading helps you discover yourself in terms of self-mastery, all right? And that is one of the core steps every man has to go through in order for you to fully evolve, all right? I'm using man in this context, but I'm referring to both men and women in this context, all right? So if you are a young person out there that's trying to scale up in business, scale up in finance, scale up in any other aspect of your life that require discipline and self-mastery, then this video is for you, all right? I'm gonna move quickly here because I feel like I don't want this video to be too lengthy because I just want to like touch another side aside from just coming up here to tell you guys about forex and the stock market, because everything you do outside the market affects who you are in front of the market, right? If you become a better person, if you understand yourself more, it's gonna really improve your results in not just trading but any other aspect of your life, all right? So I feel like I should touch this particular topic because a lot of people in my DM think it's all about strategy. It's not just about strategy, all right? It's about who you are as a person, all right? You need to really understand this. So when I'm done with this video, I will now let you know how it relates to a trader right now, okay? Because many traders don't even know if they are meant to be really traders, all right? Some are just doing it for the money, okay? But if you understand this stuff I'm teaching you right now about the season in the man's life, you will know how to fine-tune yourself and know the particular season you're in so you can make the best out of that season, all right? So seasons in a man's life. Number one season in a man's life is called the season of discovery, all right? This season of discovery, all right? This season of discovery is marked by identity and calling. This is the season where you discover your identity, and this is the season where you discover your calling, all right? You discover your identity and calling, and you ask key questions like, who are you? These are the key questions that people in this season ask. Who are you? Why are you here? You want to know. Curiosity steps in as a young man, all right? The old style of parenting is really outdated right now because a lot of youth right now don't even stay in their parents' houses. I'm talking about a normal African setting, like normal Nigerian setting and homes like that. You see a young person right now in your early 20s, you're already out of your parents' house. So the nurture is already halfway because the economy has made it in such a way that you have to leave early to go and fend for yourself, all right? So most youth right now, they don't even complete the normal parental circle a child is supposed to have under a normal balanced home setting, all right? Messes with the IQ. It gives you sense of urgency to want to scale up in life, to want to become somebody. You try to fend for your family, you try to just go out and be a better version of yourself, all right? So the time of mentorship, the required time of mentorship to nurture the next leaders out of those youths is just not meeting up because everybody is faced with responsibility, all right? So lectures like this is the lectures that open up your eyes to like some things that you should have learned long ago, all right, about a man's life. Okay, so follow me up. Seasons of discovery, right? Like I said, identity and calling. Now questions like, who are you? Why are you here? All right? Why am I born into this world? What am I born to do? What matters most to me as a person? All right, these are the key questions under these seasons of discovery. When a person asks these kinds of questions, that means the person is curious, all right? The person want to know, who am I? What's my identity and what's my calling? All right, but here's the beautiful thing, right? The key task for those of you that are under this category, the key task is, number one, you try and explore your interests and your gifts, all right? These are the two things people in this group should look out for, all right? What are your interests and what are your gifts? What are your interests and what are your gifts? What are you interested in? What are you genuinely interested in? What is one thing that Whenever you wake up in the midnight, you can do it without getting tired. What is that one thing that you can do in the world that, even if you're not being applauded for it, you still be contented that you are doing it? All right. What are your gifts? Ask relatives, when you were younger, what were your gifts? All right. Ask friends, colleagues, anybody around to help you answer these questions. All right. Again, the key task on this group is to build values. You need to strive to build values. You also need to strive to build personal convictions. You have to have personal conviction of yourself. What am I good at? All right. These are the key things that should bother you to get out of this season of discovery. Once you discover your values, personal convictions, your interests and gifts, the next thing you have to do is to get a mentor or a coach. Listen, when I was much younger, I used to have closer relationship with my bishop. My bishop was my mentor. All right? My bishop was my mentor. I served in the church. And one of the things that particular time of my life helped me was that I was able to grow mentally, spiritually. I was able to grow. I was able to understand how a man should live because I had a mentor. Now, I've had different mentors over the years. In my first career, I had a mentor. Everything I do, I had a mentor. In my musical life, I had a mentor. Now, one of the things that mentors will do for you is that they will save you years of mistakes because they will tell you about their experiences. They will tell you about their experiences. And in life, you learn from other people's experience or you experience it yourself. All right. So mentors will help you by teaching you from their experiences of life. They will tell you what worked for them. They will tell you where they failed. They will tell you what to avoid. All right. Mentors will give you experiences. All right. And those experiences will make you learn the lessons. All right. When you learn the lessons, meaning that the stuff that happened to them must not happen to you before you learn. What happened to your mentors must not happen to you before you learn. All right. So sometimes if you learn well and you are coached well, you see that you'll be able to attain more level of self-mastery and self-awareness on time. All right. And then that's how you get out of this seasons of discovery. All right. In a few months, if you can create a plan around these things I'm teaching you, you're gonna see yourself like experience a new season of growth. All right. So the second phase